These three things will have a huge effect on the Florida real estate market in 2026. My name is Mindy Sylvester. I've been selling real estate in the Naples area for 26 years. I've sold over 800 homes. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so you'll be the first to get the latest real estate information. Now, these three things are going to have a very large impact and will likely make the Florida market boom. Now, make sure you stick around to the end because the last one is huge. Number one, New York. Okay, New York City is very questionable right now what is going to happen, or actually, some people are pretty certain what's going to happen. But regardless of what your political beliefs are, it is a fact that politics do drive people to Florida. COVID is the absolute perfect example. Millions of people moved to Florida within a matter of a couple of years because of the politics and the policies in their state. So, whether you agree with it or not, it is a fact that what is going on in New York City right now is going to have effect. I can attest to this because our team has people calling every week. Several people calling every week saying, I've got to get out of New York City. What's available in Florida? So that is definitely going to have effect. People will be flocking to Florida, not like the big COVID boom, because that came from all over the country. And this is just obviously probably New York City, but it is definitely going to have an impact, especially likely on the higher end market. Okay, number two, insurance. Insurance is likely going down in Florida in 2026 as we have more carriers coming into the state. Insurance has been a problem for Florida. We had, several hurricanes back to back. We had some issues here in Florida, but that is improving as we are getting more carriers. Prices are coming down. So good news for Florida in that respect. And number three, this one is huge. Now, this one might not take effect really until 2027, but in November this year, Florida will have on the ballot to abolish property taxes for homestead properties. That means you have to live here year round. Now, I don't know who's going to vote no. I don't know who's going to be like, yeah, you know what? I want to pay property taxes. I don't know. If you do vote yes, will you please just let me know because I'm just curious why you would vote that. Now, people do ask, and there is concern, well, how will Florida pay for the fire services, the police services, things like that? Well, first of all, we have 34 million tourists a year. So we that is unlike most other states, right? So we will have probably an additional tourist tax. Listen, I'm not getting into like politics here, but just throwing out, what I've heard. There will be probably an additional tourist tax, but just remember that many of our residents here are snowbirds. They are not primary residences, and thousands of people have vacation properties. This is not just all taxes. If you're a Canadian resident or an Illinois resident or anywhere and you just have a vacation home that you're here 3 months, that doesn't apply to you. You still have to pay real estate taxes. It is for primary residences. So that will hopefully get abolished, and that's going to cause millions of people likely. I don't pretend like I can predict the future, but it's pretty obvious that if someone can come down here and make a primary residence, they save thousands of dollars on taxes, especially in these high tax states. Our tax rate in Collier County is around 1.2%. In Illinois, where my niece lives, it's 2.75, or is it 3.75? It's like three times the rate. So it's incredible the amount of real estate taxes people pay. I had a few years ago that lived in the city of Baltimore. They paid like city tax, local tax, state tax, all these taxes. They bought a $240,000 condo and made it their primary residence. And the mortgage, taxes, insurance, and HOA fees were still less than what they paid in taxes in Maryland. So basically, they got a free home. because the home was less than just the taxes they paid. It's incredible. So Florida is a very low tax state, and that's about to get better. So if you are on the fence about moving to Florida, right now we are still in a buyer's market. We still have about 10 months, 9 to 10 months worth of inventory. A normal market is about 6 months worth of inventory. So we're still seeing a lot of really great buying opportunities. It's not as good as it was a year ago or 2 years ago. There was still some really great opportunities and still some very motivated sellers. So if you're on the fence, don't wait until everyone else is buying. Don't wait until we get into another boom where people are spending, offering $50,000 above asking price. Buy when no one else is buying. And not no one else, but don't wait until everyone else is buying. So if you're thinking about moving to Florida, contact me. I will get you more information about the local market, areas and homes that meet your criteria, and I'll help you find the perfect home. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and hope to see you down here in Florida soon.